Well, I want you, because she wasn't going to brag about this, but now we're going to for her. She actually, when she was in D.C., got to stay at the new Trump Hotel. So we want to hear all about how that was, staying at the new Trump Tower Hotel.
De La, watch your back. So what I was telling Chris was it was a really great experience, but something that people don't get to see behind the scenes is just how much work it does take to go on these trips. So we went there on Sunday. We did get to meet up with the family and talk with them because they had been there since Friday. So there's me talking with the Mosier family. His brother Brian's the one in black. He's obviously describing a story about his hat that he bought off of someone on the street. It says "Make America Great Again." But it was so nice to be able to sit down and talk with them as they were kind of absorbing everything that's going on. We went and visited. Here's Jason's name on the wall, and it was just nice to see all the personal mementos people had been leaving behind.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it's a lot of work that goes from Sunday into Monday, and then this is obviously at the ceremony. That's our chief Todd on the right-hand side, and then Osmondson, he's the deputy chief. He's on the left-hand side. So it was very awesome just to see how everything happened. It was really moving, and it was hard to try to keep your composure because you're there to do a job, but yet you're so empathetic for all of these families and the survivors when they're doing the processional when it starts. And I said another cool thing was that both our vice president and president were out there, and that's probably the closest I'll ever get to them. Is we were standing on the media deck, and then they were, you know, I would say a good football field, maybe a little bit more away, you know, because we're however far. But it was just very cool to go and do. We did, though, our hotel was a little bit outside of the nice area of DC. our representative from our DC bureau, Ted Floraliso, he did warn us ahead of time. He's like, don't look like a tourist when you go to your hotel over here, located a little bit away from where everything was happening downtown. So I'm glad he had that warning, because this selfie-aholic, I call myself.
Right, you're like, hey, look.
Oh, look at, here's our hotel we're staying at. Oh, here's me by the McDonald's and this man asking for change. So it was a lot of work, but a lot of fun. And then Monday, I'm not gonna lie, Monday after our 15-hour work day, we went and ate at an Irish pub. And right next door was another Irish bar, which is like a cop bar, because they have all of these badges from all of these different visitors. So of course, because the memorial service happened that day, there was a lot of people there. So we stopped in there to have a drink, and all of a sudden we saw this group of police leave and then come back in with their bagpipes and drums, and they were playing in the bar, and it was just like, it was so fun to just see them all kind of,
do you have video of that? I want to see that.
I do have some video.
Good.
I'll have to show you a little bit later, but it was just super fun just to kind of see, you know, they were all there to honor and remember those who laid their life on the line for us, and then they were kind of all celebrating as well that they got their names on the wall. So
what a great experience.
It was really cool. But now coming back, you're like, all right, what's happening here?
Breath.
What's going on?
And I mean, to her credit, she did great work there. And as she said before, like, you know, you said, okay, but before I go, I definitely want to see the Lincoln Memorial and the White House. And she didn't see either one of them because she's out there hustling the entire time. So take a deep breath, and then tomorrow you can go swing a bat with some Twinkies. Are you doing BP tomorrow by chance? Did you hook that up?
What's BP mean?
Batting practice?
Oh, I'm not batting. No, I'm not batting. But I did get some other things happening. So we'll have to share more coming up on Friday.
Wait, no, is it what I think it is?
All right, coming up on today's show, we're going to be talking with Dr. Renee Renardi in just a little bit.
If you never see Kristi Larson again after this week, you might know why.